Okay, inshallah, tomorrow I'm flying, me and my son are flying from Miami for Medina Munawwara, inshallah.
Inshallah.
I have a question. I have a question. Okay, the boarding will start around 6 o'clock evening, and uh, flight will depart 7:30 p.m. So how we can do Maghrib and Isha Salah? Can
What
we do
time is
with
Maghrib?
Asr
What time
namaz
is
or
Maghrib
not?
at the airport?
uh, 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 Airport, I will be like we will be around 4 evening. We can pray Asr for sure at the airport, but Maghrib and Isha, because Maghrib is around 7 something and Isha is around 8 something.
And
So
what
how
time is
we
the
can do?
departure?
Departure is 7:40 p.m.
7:40. Great. Which airport will you be at?
Miami, Miami.
Miami.
Mm.
Is there a chapel or a prayer room in at the airport in Miami?
Miami Airport, I'm going for the first time, but we will make sure me and Fahad can pray Asr for sure at the
Okay.
airport. Any place we find
Dr.
out. Yeah.
Zinat, first of all, I'm really happy that you called to ask this question. Why? Because I'm not going to answer only Zinat and her son Fahad. I'm answering everyone who is traveling or on a journey that your number one concern should be the prayer times and whether you will be able to pray outside the plane or you have to pray on board while airborne. What difference does it make? It makes all the difference in the world. So if you're flying, for instance, on Saudi airline, by the grace of Allah, they have a designated area where you can stand up, face the Qibla, so it doesn't matter whether you are on board, airborne, or on ground. No problem. Malaysian airline, likewise, they give you a chance to pray, MashaAllah, la quwwata illa billah. Some airlines, they give you the chance to stand up, and the cap will let you know which direction is the Qibla. Beautiful, Alhamdulillah. But if you fly in Lufthansa, KLM, Air France, or whatever, you will be confined to your seat and you will not have a chance to stand up while praying or facing the Qibla, and it is problematic to make wudu and so on. In your case, if the takeoff is 7:40, that means I don't have to board the flight at 7. You said the Maghrib is at 7. So once the Adhan is called, you have your Janamaz, I can find the Qibla on my app and pray Maghrib, then pray Isha, Maghrib 3 rak'ahs, Isha 2 rak'ahs, and then board the flight, and I would still have 30 good minutes. I can pray close to the gate. So I am monitoring the boarding. And I know that some people are still boarding. You will find a lot of people, since you're going to Medina, will be praying as well. This, what I would do myself. I do it all the time. George W. Bush International Airport, whatever. Close to the gate, I put my janamaz, find where is the Qibla, put a sutra in front of me, I offer my prayer. Maghrib, then Isha, in your case, obviously. If you're flying Saudi airline, as I said, then never mind, just board the flight, keep your wudu, half hour after taking off, you and your son, everyone can go in the designated area and pray with ease and comfort. You will find a screen telling you where is the Qibla, and you have a little room with curtains, that you can offer the prayers. Alhamdulillah. What if the flight was at 7 and I don't have time to pray on the ground? No problem. Get in the flight, Bismillah. And when you get in the flight, we're talking about to reach Medina, we're talking about 12, 13 hours, maybe 14 hours if it is a direct flight, So in this case, what I will do is, in my seat, I have wudu in whichever direction the plane is facing. Allahu Akbar. Pray Maghrib in my seat. Then I lower my head for ruku'. Then for sujood, I lower it further down and I recite the same adhkar. I don't have to put a pillow or anything to prostrate up on. it would be sufficient to lower your head further in the case of sujood or prostration than in the case of down for ruku', and that's it. Then you pray isha and you pray witr. If you want to pray tahajjud in your seat, it's gonna be you and your son anyway next to each other, so enjoy praying. Alhamdulillah wa shukrulillah. Any airline that allows people to stand up and they help them to find the qibla, then it is required to pray while standing in the designated area and while facing the qibla. Please don't forget to include all of us in your prayers in Medina, in Al-Masjid al-Nabawi, and in Mecca when you perform Umrah. Pray for the people of Bangladesh. May Allah alleviate their pain and suffering and make it easy for them. They have terrible floods. A lot of people have been affected. Death toll is on the rise. Economically, they're not doing the best. Palestinians, brothers and sisters in Palestine, in the Gaza Strip, the weak and the oppressed everywhere, include them in your prayers.